Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, kids of all ages, welcome back to another episode of rbPlays, MassTech New World. That's right, folks, we're back in our modded world doing all the cool modded things. My name is rbPlays. I am your humble host on this side of the screen. Thanks so much for stopping by. If this is your first time here, make sure you hit the old subscribe button. Get notified every time we put new content up on the channel, and make sure you turn your notification bells on. That way you get get notifications, to have that content shown to you. I screwed that all up, but you know what I mean. Anyway, thanks for coming by today. I do appreciate it very much. It has been a couple of weeks since we put out an episode. Life has been absolutely crazy for me. I have no excuse except for I just haven't had a lot of time to get into the studio and record, but we're going to make sure that we change that today. Last episode, what did we do last episode? Well, last episode we did a few things. One of the things that we did was we made something that was over here, but it's not over here anymore. We moved it. So what exactly did we do? What exactly did we move exactly? Let me take a little nap here and I will show you. We'll go out into the world here. We'll turn our jetpack on and we'll come up here and we'll take a look around the world. As you can see, we've been a little bit busy. So first thing we did, we'll get to that in a second, but the first thing that we did was I decided I wanted to change the way that my power generation was. So we're using coal essence to make coal to produce power. Inside of here, I have 49 coal plants in varying stages of farmland type essence. The ultimate goal is to get them all to insanium, but we have to make insanium in order to be able to do that. So we got a long road to hoe there for that one. But then that creates the essence. The essence goes down in here into this level 1 crafter, and then that turns it into coal, as you can see right here. And then down here, of course, we have furnaces. 49 coal generators from RF Tools. And so that seems to be producing enough power for what I need for now. I'm sure that will change. I'm sure we're going to need more than that at some point. But for right now, it's doing pretty good. Over here, of course, we have our essence farms. Over here, we've got the Inferium essence. That's a tier 1 seed. Over there, we'll get to that in a second, but that's our elemental seed. So that's earth, air, water, and fire. Over here is our level 5 seed. So of course we got emerald, we've got diamond, and then of course the last seed that we made last time was this guy, our wither skeleton seed. We needed the wither skeleton seed so that we could get wither skeleton essence, so that we can make wither skeleton skulls, so that we can make a wither, so that we can get nether star stuff. But that's a few episodes down the road. What I would like to do today is get into something that we've been threatening to get into for a while. One of the things that I think we absolutely need to get, and I actually did something with this in a stream, and then we just put it off to the side and we never did anything else with it, is this stuff, this flux dust. I want to get into the flux power mod. So flux, that's going to be this stuff right here. So it's from Flux Networks. So if we just do @Flux Networks, @Flux, we see that we've got a few things here. So we got Flux plugs, we've got Flux blocks, but we need to make a Flux controller. Now, why do I want to do this? Well, I want to do this because I have to keep taking my jetpack off to charge it, right? And I mean, I don't use a lot of my jetpack, but at the same time, I use a lot of my jetpack. So if if I have a way that I can charge that thing like remotely, that is a good thing. So it's not Flux A, it's Flux. So in order to make a Flux controller, we need a Flux controller, then we're going to need a Flux plug, which is going to pull energy in from my dimensional cells, and then we're going to need a Flux point, which will deliver that energy someplace else. But this Flux controller also will help us to remotely charge my backpack, and I'd really like to be able to do that. So in order to do that, of course, we have to have flux dust. Now we've got a stack of flux dust here. We made it in a live stream, I don't know, probably a month and a half ago, if not more. So if you want to check out the Twitch channel, the link for that will be down below. You can check out the live streams and you'll be able to see that we made that flux dust on live stream. And then it just kind of sat here. It sat here forever. I don't want that to sit there forever anymore. So we need to make a couple of things. We need to make a flux core. Now, a flux core is obsidian. We have obsidian essence, so that shouldn't be a problem. We need some flux dust, and then we also need an eye of ender. Now, we have a few eyes of ender. Let's go ahead and grab this. I don't have a terminal here. I don't have a grid here. I don't think I have a grid down here. Oh, I do have a grid down here. I put one right over here. So we can put that inside of our network, right? And then we can see if we can actually make some of this stuff. So at flux, let's see if we can make a flux core. Can we make a flux core? We do not have any obsidian. So to get obsidian, we can just craft that. So let's go ahead and craft a stack of obsidian. Easy enough, right? And then we can do this. And now we've got some flux cores. Perfect. Sweet. Now, let's see. At Flux Networks. Of course, the objective here is going to be to auto-craft all of this stuff, because I have a feeling we're going to need more than just what we have here. But this flux controller is the main thing that I need, like right now, right? So let's see if we can make that. We need some flux blocks, which we don't have. To make flux blocks, we need more flux cores. All right, I can see right now that we're going to need some recipes. So let's head over to our crafting grid, which is that one right there. Our pattern grid, I should say. Let's head over to our pattern grid and see if we can start making up some patterns so that we can auto-craft some of this stuff, because auto-crafting is the way, the truth, and the life, the wave of the future, and all things will be made better if we can do that. So, to get flux dust, you need to smelt redstone. That's easy enough. So we'll just take that, we'll smelt redstone, and we'll put that right there, and then we can put that in here in our basic smelting factory. So we'll go ahead and put like that. We're going to need probably need another smelting factory at some point. This thing's full, so that is what it is. Anyway, if you come back down here, now we can take all that out, but as you can see, we can make more. Perfect. Now we need to know how to make one of these. So let's go ahead and make one of those. Give it a pattern. Sweet. Put that up here in one of our crafters. And I'm trying to make sure that I don't miss any. So I'm filling them all up as I go. So we got that. So now that we've got that and we've got that, now we just need a flux block. So flux block is going to be flux dust plus 5 flux dust plus 4 flux cores. So let's do that and get that going. And we'll just put that all right there. Now let's see. In order to make a flux controller, I need to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 flux dust. So let's go ahead and tell this to make 5 of these. Yeah? 5. Start. Go. Perfect. So that takes care of that. So now I should be able to come back here to my flux controller, say start. Sweet. Got one. Nope. Oh, I didn't. Well, you know what? I don't think I need that. So we can go ahead and just erase that. Yeah. There we go. We'll put that back in here like this. You can't craft things. You can't craft things there. You have to craft it over here at a crafter. At a crafting grid. So let's go ahead and do a flux controller and do that. And we need one of these. So start, go. And there's a flux controller. Now, in order for this flux controller to do anything, right, it has to be able to receive power. So let's fix that now. So in order to receive power, you have to have a flux plug. So let's go ahead and make a recipe for that. Flux plug. Cool. That should be fine. Put that in there. Let's also, while we're at it, we might as well make a flux point. So a flux point is just this. Cool. And yeah, we'll just put that one right there. All right, so now we should be able to make a flux plug. Start, go. And there it is. Nope. There it is, flux plug. Perfect. So now we just need to set this up so that Yeah, now we just need to set this up so that there is energy coming in to the network, and we also need a flux point, I guess, don't we? So a flux point, start, go. I think this will work the way I want it to. There we go, there's a flux point. So a flux point provides energy to adjacent blocks actively, removing energy from your flux network. This is what we want to bring energy into our flux network. So let's go ahead and grab this, right, like that. I did get it, didn't I? Yes. I need to, I think, yeah. So that's an output. So if I go like this and put the flux plug, nope, that's not what I wanted. Put the flux plug there. I think I can do that. I think maybe I can't. I don't want to put that there. Ooh, yeah. Hang on just a second. Let me think about how I want this to look, and I'll come right back to you. Okay, I think I figured out what I want to do, and it's right up here. I think I've got cables. Yeah, I got cables. Up here where the power system energizes, right? Where the power system is, where power is being generated. I think I want to go right here, right? If I break this like this. Yeah. If I break this like this and bring this back over here like this. So the central part of my base is going to be right along here, right? So if I bring a cable back to, I feel like, is this 1, 2, 3? Yep. And then 2, 3. Okay, yeah, that's right. Like maybe right here. If I bring power back to here, so this will be, this spot right here will be floor level, because this is going to be floor level here, right? So if I bring this down about like this, you know what would be better for this? Would probably be a shovel. Do I have a shovel on me? Yes, I do. So let's go like this. Tear this out. Okay, and then just bring this right along like this. So if we bring this power all the way back here like so, that powers that on, yeah? Sure it does. Heck yeah. Wireless charging, no network selected. We have to create a network, right? So let's go ahead and create a new network. We're going to call it rbPlays network, sure. It's not encrypted. It's not. I don't really want it to have a password. Does it have to have a password? It won't let me create it. Okay. I don't really want it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have the same combination on my luggage, so we'll try that. Okay. So, yes. Network. Sweet. Wireless charging. Perfect. So now that we got that, we should be able to charge up our stuff, you know, right? So if we come out of there for a second, we go back into our inventory here, we should be able to charge. We should be able to charge this guy, right? So I think right now it's at 29. It's at 29 million. Okay, so if I go back in here and I tell it that I want to wirelessly charge armor slots, curio slots. If I tell it I want it to charge curio slots and enable wireless and apply, not charging. Why is it not charging? Probably because it doesn't have power in the network. Does it have power in the network? No, I don't have any power in the network. All right, hold on. Let's try this. Let's do what we were going to do before. I don't want that one. We need a flux plug. I think it's working. And it is working because we now have 30 million RF in our jetpack. Sweet. We're charging. Everything is good. Sweet. So we'll put that back and we'll put this back, right? So now that we got that, hey, now we got our wireless charging on and everything's going to be great. And I love it. And that's going to be fantastic. Now I just need to close all this stuff back up. But I think you guys get the point. And that was the point of this whole episode. And sadly, though, I am out of time. So, folks, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe. The likes and subscriptions help out oh so immensely when it comes to those pesky YouTube search results. The other thing that helps out a lot is comments. So make sure you leave your comments right down here in the comment section below and we'll chat about it. Leave your tips, your tricks, your pointers, your attaboys, your what in the world were you thinking, all that stuff, and we'll chat about it in kind. Don't forget to stop by our Discord server where we talk about all things life, all things gaming, and most importantly, all things Minecraft. But once again, folks, that is all the time I have for today. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, we will catch you on the flip side. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.